Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Neek and this is Angelic Light. So I'm back today with another zodiac reading. The next four of my videos most likely will be for the zodiacs: Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Okay, so today is for Leo. I did do a pre-shuffle for you, as you can see on the table, and we're going to read the cards at the top, and then I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of these cards at the bottom, as well as the downloads that I wrote down on my handy dandy notepad. Okay, so we're going to do that. Before we get into that, though, I want to remind you to only take what resonates, never force anything to fit. Keep in mind that time doesn't exist at the level of energy, so if nothing resonates for you today, you can always check back later because it may resonate in the future. If you don't find anything to resonate, that's completely fine. But if you do find something to resonate in this video, or you find it to be useful at all, make sure you like the video, comment, share, subscribe, and hype it up so that this content can be pushed out and reach other people who may need to hear these messages, okay? We have Leo placements in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node or south node, and this reading may be for you. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to start off by reading these at the top here because I don't know what's going on, Leo. It's some fears here that came up, but this card came out first. Set clear boundaries. Empower yourself by setting limits, such as saying no to a request or socializing less. This kind of self-care creates more respectful, healthy relationships. Focus meditation. The objective is mindful seeing and paying attention. Select an object of focus from your environment like a lit candle. Sit and get comfortable and light your candle. Focus on the candle and the flame with your full attention. Notice the color of the flame and how high the flame is. Try to focus on the wax as it drips. Notice any impressions you get as you stare intently at the flame in the candle. Fully immerse yourself in the experience for as long as you like. This is a great way to develop focus and clarity. Then we have do you hear that? The objective is tuning into the sounds of life. Find somewhere that is quiet. Take a nice deep breath. As you breathe, notice the sound of your heart beating. Tune into that sound. Try slowing your heart rate down with each deep breath. Listen to the sound of your breathing. Take everything in. Relax your mind and body. And then we have Valley of Shadows. Okay. Step into the enveloping Valley of Shadows. Here fears are faced and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Your angel number 1234. Good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. And your affirmation card is, wow, and then I dropped it. Give me a second, y'all. We have transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I'm aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. And then my handy dandy notepad, the downloads that I wrote down so far are your angel numbers 1234, 1010, and 111. Pay attention. What do you notice? Be mindful of your surroundings, which is your external world, and your thoughts, which is your internal world. Shadow work is significant here. Be honest and communicate clearly. Major transformation is undergoing. That's what you're undergoing right now. Sore legs or leg pain, ascension symptoms you may be feeling. Someone is very stubborn and refusing to compromise. Is that you, Leo? We're going to find out. Reinforce your boundaries, pessimism and victimhood mentality, letting them win to keep the peace. Your hard work is paying off, even if it doesn't seem that way at the moment. The Matrix movie may be significant, or the Matrix franchise. Fighting against an awakening, resisting. So that is what I got from your pre-shuffle so far, Leo. Is like fear, is like shadows. It's like maybe some of your shadows maybe coming to the surface right now, and you're wanting to push them back down or ignore them. Maybe you're the one that's being stubborn with your awakening, because I did pick up on that as well. It's just like you're limiting yourself. It's just all of this that you're experiencing right now, for the most part, at least in your head, it's self-imposed. So it's like you built this prison in your mind right now. And like I said, your shadows may be coming up for you to acknowledge them and things and integrate them. That's what shadow work is you going down, or going through the valley of shadows. You could do that too. But I talked about a shadow work meditation that I actually did. It was a guided meditation, and you were told to go to the basement of your mind, which is where your shadow lies, where we suppress our shadows and the parts of ourselves that we don't want others to see because we're embarrassed or ashamed or whatever the case is. And just going down there and basically facing your shadow and not being ashamed of that aspect of yourself, but actually working with that part of yourself. And what I'm getting from this pre-shuffle here is that you're wanting to leave that shadow side of yourself at the bottom level, in the basement level, in the dark, in the cold, in the mold, whatever the case is. You just want to discard it and forget about it. But that's not going to help you to evolve. Part of this transformation here is, which is what you're going through. You're going through a transformation, and it may feel a bit rough. And I feel like it's affecting you mentally more than anything right now. But it's a transformation that is taking you, or evolving you, upgrading you into this King of Wands energy, which is a leader, someone that is fearless, someone that takes control of their life, someone that is honest. They may seem a bit blunt to some people, but they're honest. They're not ashamed of themselves. They're confident. And so that's what you're being evolved into. And the King of Wands is for your sign too. Leo was for fire signs, and you are a fire sign. So one of your cards already came out here. This is the transformation that you're going through, but it's rough. It's rough. It's feeling rough for you. Maybe your communication is off. Also picked up on you needing to reinforce your boundaries, that your boundaries are weakening. It could be around certain people. I did pick up on that. Maybe it could be your children or someone that you have children with. But whatever the case is, whoever these people are, it's like your boundaries are weakening and you're needing to reinforce them. I'm also picking up on someone being very stubborn, holding on to something very stubbornly. I really do feel like it's you, Leo. Like you're holding on. It could be your old life. Like you're holding on to your old life stubbornly and not wanting it to change at all, because your comfortability, you've gotten comfortable in this particular lifestyle. But this transformation that you're going through is causing, it's like pulling you away from a specific type of lifestyle that you've grown accustomed to. And it's like pushing you into forming a new structure, building something new, making your wishes come true, but it's like you're limiting yourself because you're afraid. Also here, I'm not sure what this is about, Verge, because these are the cards here, obviously, as you can see. The oracle cards that came out is children, young, childhood, playful, forming structure, solid foundations, wish, hope, praying, yearning, verge, about to reveal, confess, and then limitations, fears. So it's like you're unhappy. I also feel like you feel like you're working really hard towards something and you're not getting a result, but it's because you're forcing something, Leo. You're trying to force something, whether it's trying to force this transformation from happening, which, yeah, for many of you that is the case, or you're trying to force, I heard like a financial change, or forcing something, like you're chasing. Oh, I heard chasing the bag. You chasing the bag. And what we talk about here When you chase something, what does it do? It runs. So that's why you feel like you're working really hard, because you're in this what you call that? You're in like grind mode. That's not even what I was looking for, but like you're in like hustler mode, like I forgot what that word is, but it puts you, the phrase that they use. I can't think of it at the top of my head right now, but it basically puts you in survival mode when it's like, got to get the bag, I'll sleep when I'm dead, that type of vibe, you know? So you're like really striving for, whether it's a particular lifestyle, is a particular career, or it's something that has to do with your financial stability. You're grinding really hard towards that, but you're chasing it instead of letting things flow and magnetize to you. You are chasing it down and it's running from you. So now you feel like you're not getting a reward after all of this hard work because you're chasing something and it's running. So it's like you're limiting yourself and it's making you feel unhappy. It's making you feel hopeless. It's also putting you in this energy of not being or not feeling grateful for what you already have currently. This is a mental battle here. It's like spiritual warfare. It's picking up on like spiritual warfare for you right now, Leos. Okay, so we're gonna dig into that. We're gonna find out what this verse is about to reveal, confess. I feel like the children, this card has to do with your inner child, which is tied to your shadows as well. So integrating that, letting your inner child come out to play. I heard that. But yeah, we're going to dig more into this and see what we can find out. But so far, yeah, that's what I'm getting, okay? So if any of that resonates for you so far, then stick around. This reading may be for you. We're about to go ahead and dive more into this. I'm going to pull a few more oracles, and then we're going to dive in it with the tarot, okay? So what else does Leo placements need to know here or remember at this time? We have retaliation, revenge, payback, punish. We have desire, lust, sexual chemistry. And then we have Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. So part of what your shadows may be that you're feeling ashamed of, it may be some sort of intimate, sexually intimate desire that you have. And you feel ashamed of it. What else does Leo placements need to know here or remember at this time? We got Ace, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. May be significant. You may have those placements in your chart, or someone in your energy may have those placements. Drastic, extreme cutoff, harsh cutoff. You may have cut off a Leo. You may have cut off a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or they may have cut you off. Give me a couple more, and then I'm going to be done with the... Oh, I was trying to pull one. We got realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. Look, this is like tied in with this verge here. About to reveal, confess, finding something out, realization. And we have meeting, 2 or more people, discussions, planning. And then at the bottom, we have trash, discarding, throwing out. Again, drastic cutoff. Somebody, hold up. Somebody was cut off. Somebody, what is going on here, Leo? Give me one more oracle, spirit, for Leo. One more oracle. It got done. Completion. Lesson learned. Look. It's look, and then transformation, because you're transforming, Leo. Look, we got to figure out. This feels a bit scattered. I feel like you may feel scattered, brain, right now. Like, I'm feeling a bit scattered in this reading at this moment. And that may be how you're feeling internally. Also, at the bottom of the deck, for the tarot too, I wanted to show you this, that it was the Knight of Cups reversed. I didn't even know it was the Knight of Cups. But Yeah, like moody. You may be feeling moody or disappointed. Maybe something with jealousy, but I'm going to go ahead and dig into what these shadows are. So let me write down these questions and then I'll tell you what they are. Hold on. Okay. So what I'm going to dig into is, and that's so interesting because transformation at the bottom, again, is at the bottom of that deck here, the Oracle deck, and then it also came out as your affirmation card today. You're going through a massive transformation, Leo. I don't know why I wanted to say Scorpio, but Scorpio, and maybe it's Scorpio that's significant. But yeah, so what I'm going to find out is I want to know about these shadows. I also want to know what you're clinging to and why. And what is this cut off about? Who was cut off? Why they were cut off? And I want to dig into this confession as well. This confession card and this meeting card. Okay. So tell me more about these shadows for Leo. Okay, 17 minutes. Sorry, I had to check the timer. Tell me more about these shadows for Leo. We got the Six of Cups reversed. Okay. This look, that's clinging. You're clinging to something. We're going right to it. It looks like we're going right to it. I don't even know where to put these cards at. Y'all bear with me. But we're going right to it. What I said, you're clinging to something. What are you clinging to? So I guess that's tied to. So I'm looking into your shadows right now. But my next question was, what are you clinging to and why? And then when I asked about the shadows, the Six of Cups reverse came out, which is clinging, which is, naivete. It's like being stuck in the past. So we're about to find out, what are you clinging to? What is it that Leo is clinging to? The Ten of Cups. It's some sort of love and relationship. It could be a family dynamic, a family relationship. It could be like a blood family dynamic, like family that you was raised with, cousins, aunties, uncles, mothers, dads, siblings, things like that. Or it could also be a romantic family that you built with somebody, somebody that you got with romantically and y'all started a family together, because children is out here too. So it could be that again. Okay. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups. What is this Ten of Cups that Leo is clinging to? We got the Nine of Wands reversed. Look. It's like this is where your boundaries are weak at. What did I say in the beginning? I said your boundaries are weakening, and it could be for somebody that you care about or somebody that's close to you. It could be a child, or it could be a parent of a child, the other parent of your child that you share with somebody. I said that. So this may actually be, because there's a child in here too. Yeah. It's somebody, it could be for some of you, it's somebody that you have children with, or you have a child with, or you share a child with. Because it's so many, this is a children card for the Oracle, then a Six of Cups, children in that card, then a Ten of Cups, a child here being held by the father there, the mother and the father. So yeah, it's something about children. And it's like, refusing to compromise. Tell me more. What's this? Struggle, overwhelmed. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Again, family conflict. It's family conflict. What is this family conflict? It could be something. Ooh. It could be like some sort of conflict over money. Somebody may owe you money on a smaller scale. That's for some of you. And we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Confusion, miscommunications. Like the communication is off. Hostility, dishonesty. Tell me more about this family conflict for Leo. Like mental blocks. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. It's like you're staying in a bad situation because you fear change. I told you that, Leo. You're resisting this transformation. You're resisting. You're clinging to an old life. You're clinging to an old life. The vibe I'm getting from this right now is you you are changing. You are changing. And as you change, your surroundings become more clear to you. Your perception of certain things change as well. So how you viewed certain connections, how you connected with certain people, the communication styles between you and certain people, certain family dynamics and things that you accepted or that you were willingly a part of in the past, like it's like as you're evolving and changing, your mind is also evolving and changing. And so these dynamics are no longer fitting for you. They're no longer aligning with you because you're transcending beyond it. But these people, this family seems to be still stuck in that particular, whatever these dynamics are. It could be traditions, it could be belief systems, it could be whatever, certain expectations that they held over you or over the family as a whole. It's like your mind is changing from their mind because they're still, I heard they're still stuck in the past. So they're still stuck in the past and you're evolving naturally. You're evolving. If you just if you just let it happen, you're evolving beyond that. But you evolving beyond that is changing the dynamics that you have grown so comfortable with in this family situation. And now the communication is crumbling. Connections are falling apart. You're feeling like you have to dim your light or you have to be quiet and you have to let people win in order to keep the peace. You feel like you have to accept certain things in order to keep the peace. And that's why your boundaries are so weakened. People are just kind of, I heard, trudging. What that mean? Does that mean like stumping, walking? But I heard people are like trudging over your boundaries and you're just letting them walk through because they're family. And this is how the dynamic always has been. I heard that always has been. So this is a dynamic that is just typical, but you're no longer in that mindset. So you're changing. But at the same time, it's like you're resisting the change because this change is causing, like it is requiring you to let go of your old life. And you're afraid to let go of this old life, but you want more. You desire more. Here with this wish here, this wish card, hope, praying, yearning. You desire more. You hope for more. But you're not allowing yourself to receive more because you're afraid of this old life falling away and you stepping into something that's new, brand new, that you're not so familiar with. I just heard also that you're not so good at. So you're feeling afraid of not being good at whatever is coming to you. I heard not being the best as well. Calm that ego down, Leo. It's the ego. Calm that ego down. Okay, because it's the ego is going, yes, it's necessary, but not to be in the driver's seat of your life 24/7. It's there to be in the back seat. So here, get here in this passenger seat or you take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? When I need you to, but you should be behind that wheel most of the time, not your ego. Okay? Because that's really what it is. It's like you feel like you're good, like you handled whatever this dynamic or situation is. Like you fit well here. Or you used to fit well here. You used to, I heard, dominate. You used to dominate something. You're used to being, I heard, ahead of the curve. You're used to being whatever this role is that you played in this family. You're used to, like, you felt like you were good at that role, but you're growing out of that now. You're evolving beyond that now. Just like when you plant something, when you garden, or you grow something in a pot, you grow a plant in a pot. It's like as that plant grows bigger and expands more, you'll have to repot because you'll have to get a bigger pot because the tree or the plant, whatever you're growing, it needs more space. It needs more room for its roots to thrive. It'll need more water. It will need more sunlight. You need more. That's literally what this is. You require more now. And this family dynamic is no longer fulfilling you. It's no longer enough. But you're not fully accepting that it's not enough. Your soul knows it's not enough, but you're refusing you're refusing. You're rejecting yourself. And it's causing delays with the Knight of Wands reversed and frustrations, and you're getting temperamental. You're feeling, look, and then passive. You're being very passive with these people too. You're just letting, it's kind of like you're just, I won't even say you're just letting life take you on a ride. Like you're just, because that's literally just you surrendering. You're not surrendering. You're refusing. You're refusing. Why? Why is Leo having such a hard time surrendering to this transformation? Surrendering to these changes? Why? Why is Leo clinging to this family situation so tightly? We have the Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like you don't have any support. You feel like you're being forced to conform. You are so unhappy. And you know all that's going to do is just cause you to harbor resentment, Leo. You're going to end up harboring resentment for whoever this person or these people are that you feel like is controlling you. But if you feel like they're controlling you, you're letting them. It's all on you, baby. This is the accountability. This is all on you. You're letting them control you. You're letting them, run over your boundaries. You're just being very passive with these people. And Leo, y'all could be, y'all got that fire in you. But with these people, it's like it's dim. They have dimmed it in you. And they don't support you. Look! 9 of Swords or 8 of Swords at the bottom. Self-imposed prison of thoughts. I said that. Limiting and negative thoughts. Victim mentality. What did I say? I literally wrote down. Stop playing with me. Look what that say. Pessimism and victimhood mentality. What that say? Victim mentality. Victim mentality. Trapped, helpless, powerless. You're feeling like a victim. You're feeling powerless. But you're doing that to yourself. Because you're resisting this transformation. It has to happen. You're resisting integrating your shadows because you're ashamed of your sexual desires, or you're ashamed of your sexuality, period. It's something with your like your sexuality. That you're like ashamed of. I'm also picking up on like religion. So you may have been raised in a religiously strict environment. And now, you feel shame for having a sexual desire or a sexual interest or whatever. It's like a shame. But you're allowing these people to control you. Tell me more about why they're struggling. Like, you're not happy at all. It's just what you're used to. Like, we got to be okay with change, especially when the change, the situation is like, how worse can it get? How much more worse can it get? Page of Cups. It's like, it's your inner child. You got to heal this inner child, Leo, because like I'm picking up on parents. Like, I'm also picking up on inheritance or something like that. Like parents withholding an inheritance from you, or, with like setting a certain demands for you to complete in order to receive a certain amount of money at a certain age or something like that. Some sort of, trust fund or something like that. It's like kind of being manipulated or controlled in that way. Like, you'll receive this reward when you do this, and this, because this is the right thing to do in my mind. Like, that's what they're telling you. Something like that. So it's like you're being controlled by that, or for some of you. For others of you, you're just being controlled is because of this inner child. You have to heal this inner child. That's why you're being guided into doing shadow work and integrating your shadow. Because again, I said your shadows are connected to her childhood trauma. Childhood trauma. This is why it's so hard for you to break free mentally from this destructive family dynamic. Really, it's destroying you from the inside out. It's destroying you, Leo, because your inner child is scared. Your inner child is limited, feels limited. Your inner child is afraid of retaliation. Maybe that's experiences that you had, growing up. It's like if you did something out of the norm, or maybe you got in trouble or you got punished for speaking up, something like that. But it's that inner child, like you have to heal that. When you heal that inner child and you integrate them shadows, that's part of you calling your power back to you. That's part of you putting yourself back together again, whole. And once you become whole, you become the sovereign leader over your life. You are not the sovereign leader over your life right now because you have handed over the power and control to others. Yeah. Look, truth, accountability. You got to go within and do that work. Hold up. This whole time, I didn't even turn my light on, y'all. Damn, I hope this isn't too dark. My bad. Look at that. My bad, y'all. But, yeah, karma, cause and effect. Truth revealed, though. Like, that's what that realization. I wonder if you're realizing this, though. So let's find out what this cutoff is about. Tell me more about this drastic cutoff for Leo. We got the Knight of Cups reversed. Again, actually came out. So we got let me put it here. Yeah, drastic cutoff. And then we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Look, lessons learned. Who did you cut off? It could have been a romantic connection. It could have been like, yeah, for some of you it is a romantic connection. Two of Cups at the bottom. Some sort of partnership. It could also be friend. It could also be a friend. Tell me about this. Tell me more about this drastic cutoff. Got the Tower reversed. It's like you're avoiding. You're avoiding. So clarify. Tell me more about this harsh cutoff. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. It's like an imbalance. Look, strings attached to that gift. I told you. Tell me more. We got the Nine of Swords reversed. Healing and releasing fear. Oh, that's what you cut off. Yes, that's what you cut off. And this is Scorpio too. Death. This death signifies Scorpio. Look, remember where the sign came out? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And then I also said a Scorpio may be significant. I even wrote it down on my handy dandy notepad. Where are you at? Where you at? Where I wrote you at? Where I wrote you at? Yeah, right here. Scorpio water. Scorpio water. Scorpio is significant. Now, you may have Scorpio placements in your chart still, but Scorpio is significant because it signifies transformation, death, and rebirth. Okay? So that's what you cut off. It was drastic. It was drastic. For many of you, like it was cool. It was just out of the blue. It felt like it was out of the blue for these people, for this family. They felt like you just changed overnight. Like it's like some sort of switch flipped overnight. And you just woke up one day, your mindset changed and your goals changed. And it's like you changed. That's what these people feel like. That's what you cut off. That's what you cut off. You cut off fear. Yes, you have come to a realization of this. Everything I have said when it comes to this family conflict, you have come to the realization of this and you're healing it. You're ending the mental torment. Oof, it's like a lot of mental abuse from this family dynamic. I don't know the depths of it, but it feels deep. It do feel deep. But baby, you have to be doing this shadow work in order to get to this realization. But also, again, place yourself where you fit. Like some people, this is past energy, others this is present, others this may be future, so just take it how it applies. But if this has not already happened to you, if you have not already come to the realization, this message may be helping you come to that realization. But also, this may be future energy that you come to this realization and you release that fear. You cut out that fear, of change, and you just finally get to the point of being fed up, done, completely done with the games, the mind games, It's heavy mind games. Like, who are you? Yeah, it's mind games here. But you're releasing that. Again, recovery, 10 of Swords reverse, recovery, healing, you're healing. You're healing. You had a fear of change. You let it go. You let go of the fear of change. You let go one-sided connections, imbalance where you were overgiving and your generosity was abused. Your kindness was taken advantage of. You are, yeah, baby. Look at this, the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, life cycles, destiny, turning point. The universe is in control. Let the universe be in control. Trust. Trust you are on the right path, baby. Remember? Oh, fuck. Look, come on. You on the right path. What they say? Wheel of Fortune, good luck. What your angel? Good luck. What it also say? We're going to read that again. Just to reiterate, you are on the right track. Exclamation point. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Set them boundaries. Say what you mean what you say. Who gives a damn if they feel away? Be sure that everything will fall into place. It will, as long as you continue to do your work. You can't worry about everybody else. You can't be concerned with how, your family gonna take it, how they gonna view it. I don't feel like you are, though. I don't feel like you are. And this is probably stirring up frustrations within the family. Clarify this meeting in this confession. What's this meeting and confession about? Confession and meeting for Leo. We got the Ten of Wands reverse. Clarify this. Confession and meeting. We got the Six of Swords reverse. We got the Page of Pentacles. And this is for the confession meeting. And then we have the Ace of Cups reversed. And then we have the Sun reversed. Is this somebody wanting to meet with you? Somebody that you took a break from? It's like, because what I'm getting is like something about a break and then returning. Something about some sort of break, returning. Also like a message, communication. That's what the meeting is about. Inner child. Give me one more card. Just to clarify this. We have the Star. Yeah. I thought so. The meeting is with you. It's with your inner child. It's with your inner child, Leo. The meeting is with you and your inner child and your shadow side. Again, this is all about you, your shadow, and your inner child. Hope, renewal, healing. Your inner child wants to, like, you may have been receiving signs and synchronicities. 333, you may have seen that as well. Or 1111, or just a lot of ones. But your inner child may have been sending you signs, synchronicities, maybe thoughts have been popping into your mind that's related to some sort of childhood trauma or some sort of childhood healing or something about your childhood, your inner child in some way. Wanting to communicate with you about not repressing your emotions, not pushing things down, ignoring things, not returning to trouble. It's like you take a break from something or someone, like to regain, like to gain your equilibrium back. You take a break, but then you return back to the toxicity, and then you have to take a break again. And, it's like a cycle. Maybe look, in the Wheel of Fortune, that's cycles. Maybe your inner child is trying to communicate to you about that, about repressing your emotions, about how you truly feel. That's part of your shadow too. You're not wanting to admit certain things, of how you feel, that something may have hurt you, or certain traumas that you may have endured that you want to push down. Of course, this is not to be taken as professional advice. I'm not a healthcare professional, a mental health professional, a expert in any form or fashion with those things. Okay, this is not professional advice at all, but you repressing how you truly feel or denying how you truly feel about something or someone or whatever the case, that is part of you repressing or pushing down your shadow. Discarding your shadow, ignoring your shadow is what you have to integrate. Integrating is in order to integrate, you have to, honesty is huge. Honesty. If you're not honest with nobody else, you have to be honest with yourself about how you feel, what you want, what you need and desire, what you've gone through, the mistakes you've made, the hearts you have broken, the people you have hurt. You have to take accountability. You have to. In order to do that, you have to look at yourself, deeply look at yourself. You have to strip down bare and see yourself in your most vulnerable. You must. And it feels like your inner child is like pleading with you. Because if you don't, what it leads to is all of this repression and ignoring and discarding within yourself is going to lead to you becoming cold. It's going to lead to your heart hardening. Okay? You're not being able to open up to receive. You're very guarded right now. Your inner child is trying to prevent that. It's like you're blocking, that will block your own happiness. Your inner child is asking for healing. The star asking for healing. And then we have the high priestess. You have been getting your inner voice, your subconscious spirituality, divine feminine energy. You have been getting signs and synchronicities, like I said. You're getting the signs. It's just a matter of you actually receiving them, allowing yourself to receive them. That's huge. You're not allowing yourself to, some of you are not allowing yourself to receive these messages, are not allowing yourself to surrender to your transformation, your changes that are happening naturally. And they're happening naturally because your soul knows what your soul needs. Your soul transcends the ego, but it's like you're clinging to ego-based things. You must let go, Leo. Stop being so stubborn. It's okay to be stubborn, for certain things, but in this case, you let that stubbornness go. It has no place here because it's just going to hold you back. It's going to keep you delayed. It's going to keep you stagnant. It's going to harden you and turn you cold, and you don't want to become like those who hurt you. Heard that. You don't want to become like those who hurt you. Okay, so continue to do that shadow work, integration, meditations, inner child healing work. If you've already been doing that, keep doing it. If you have not, get to it, baby. Get to it with love. I encourage you, I implore you to get to it. Because the quicker you get to it, the quicker you get to it. You know what I mean? What you want, what you desire, what you're manifesting. The quicker you get to this, the quicker you get to that. Okay? Spirit, do you have any last words or advice for Leo before I close? No? Okay. We had, okay, well, that didn't even want to go down either. So, look, and then your card at the bottom. Come on, Leo. So, the advice and last words from Spirit for you is the Four of Cups. Okay. And then the Knight of Swords reverse came out as well. Spirit is wanting you to get focused. Get focused. It's time to crack down. Okay. It's time to crack down. It's time to get serious. It's time to get more serious about you and get more serious about your life. Get more serious about your autonomy. Okay. Get more serious. It's time. It's past time. And Spirit is wanting you to get out of this victim mentality. Get out of this pessimistic mindset, because what you think of constantly is what you're manifesting, even if that is not what you want. If you dominantly think about what you do not want and you visualize what you do not want and you actually feel, how it would feel, like you entertain these thoughts. We cannot control our thoughts. They come and go. Let them come and go. But when you entertain these negative thoughts, you are literally putting your energy into that. And where your attention goes, your energy flows. So, meaning you're going to be manifesting all that you do not want, because that's where you're putting your energy. Get focused. Spirit is saying, get focused. Get out of that mindset. It's only a moment. This will not last forever. It's only a moment. Get out of the pessimistic mindset. And then at the bottom is the Strength card. This is not like Strength card doesn't does it signify Leo? It may, but even if it doesn't, I always say that the Strength card, like it just makes me think of Leo. So your card here is at the bottom. You have the inner strength. You have the inner conviction to get past this hurdle, to get beyond this. But you have to literally, all you have to do is let go. What I say, all you have to do is let go. 4 cups reverse or the 5 of cups reverse. Goddamn, this font throws me off because it's like light font on top of light color of the card. But yeah, 5 of cups reversed. Self-forgiveness, overcoming grief and negativity, acceptance, letting go, finding peace, moving on. All you have to do is let go. All you have to do is surrender. All you have to do is trust, Leo. You got this. Okay. So that is the reading. I know it'll reach whoever it needs to reach. And until the next reading, namaste.